Virtual assistant versus online business manager. That is the question. I get this question all the time, whether you are an online business owner looking to hire either a VA or an OBM, or you are a VA and you're just curious what the difference is between virtual assistant services and online business services. This is the video for you. I'm going to tell you all the differences, at least my opinion of the differences, coming from a background of being a virtual assistant and then transitioning to an online business manager. So let's dive in and explore the world of VAs and OBMs. Hi, my name is Samantha. I'm an online business manager. I created this YouTube channel to help you save time and mental energy in your online business. I specialize in helping my clients set up organizational systems within Asana. If any of this sounds like something you want to know more about, be sure to hit the subscribe button so you never miss a helpful video. If you're new here, hi, welcome. I am so happy to meet you. And if you are returning a subscriber, I am so grateful to have you here again, watching another of my videos. And I'm so happy to have you in my community. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button below and leave a comment letting me know anything you would like to see. I have a lot of ideas, but I would be happy to answer your questions in my future videos to help you as much as I can. Okay, now let's get into the difference between virtual assistants and online business managers. So a common way to think about it is virtual assistants are like the doers and OBMs are more like strategic partners. But that doesn't really tell you the whole picture, does it? Often these positions get muddled up too. Just a disclaimer here, some VAs do some OBM tasks and some OBMs do some VA tasks. So it's not as clear-cut as I'm gonna make it seem in this video. It does change depending on the experience of the VA or the OBM and what they are comfortable doing and just what services they are choosing to offer to their clients. Okay, so for virtual assistants, in my mind anyway, and from my experience and from everything that I have learned, virtual assistants, they execute, they tackle the to-do list. They typically provide administrative support. They can specialize in a type of support, like there are, graphic design virtual assistants, there are podcast managers, social media managers. There's lots of different ways that it can go, or there's also just general virtual assistants as well, who tackle just all kinds of things that are thrown at them. Virtual assistants focus on completing the tasks that they are assigned by their client. Whereas OBMs, they're more involved with the planning, the managing, and the overall strategy of the business. They act as a buffer between the CEO, their clients, and the rest of the team, the VAs. They typically help with the CEO delegate and decide what to delegate to the rest of the team and help manage that whole situation. They focus on the overall growth and operations of the business. And they help with project management and team coordination. So those are the main bullet points of each of virtual assistants and online business managers. So now I'm going to go over some key differences comparing one to the other. So one key difference is the level of involvement and responsibility of each role. So VAs handle the tasks that are assigned to them by the client or by the OBM, while OBMs take a more proactive role in the overall managing of the operations and the business. Another key difference is the scope of work between virtual assistants and OBMs. VAs focus on completing individual tasks that are assigned to them, while OBMs focus on achieving goals and streamlining operations. Another key difference is the skill set and/or experience. Virtual assistants all have different skills depending on their experience and their background and different things that they might have studied. In my experience, from what I've seen and myself included, they most of the time seem to come from a background of administrative experience. So maybe they worked in some kind of office setting in an administrative type role. If they have any experience. Some people are starting quite young in this role and just jumping straight into virtual assistants. I mean, really, if you have the soft skills required, you can do it. And you can learn as you go, and you can take education online as well. There's tons of courses to help them with it. Whereas online business managers typically have experience or knowledge in strategic planning, team management, and business operations. But online business managers need to be knowledgeable and probably have some experience with running an online business. Whereas virtual assistants don't necessarily need that experience, although they typically gain it by running their own virtual assistant business. Like for me, for example, I started out like 2.5 years ago, I started as a nutrition coach, and then I transitioned to virtual assistant work So I already had, by the time I started transitioning to the online business manager role, I already had about 2 years of experience running my own businesses and working in other people's businesses as a virtual assistant as well. So you gain a lot of experience doing that and running your own business that you can apply to your clients' businesses. And then on top of that, I even went and took a course to help me know even more and really how to help manage other people's businesses, because it is different than managing your own, of course. So another key difference is the duration of collaboration. This isn't always true. Some people have a long-term virtual assistant, but they aren't necessarily long-term depending on the virtual assistant, depending on the contract, depending on the business. It just all depends. They may be hired on a project basis or just used as needed. Some virtual assistants charge by project, some charge hourly, and sometimes business managers will just take the hours they need or the projects they need. But they can also be long-term, they can also be full-time employees as well. It just totally depends. But online business managers typically is that longer-term relationship. It's more of like a partnership. They're very heavily involved in the business. They get really attached to the business. They have a lot of responsibility in that business. So they tend to have that working relationship longer term because of those things. Okay, so now for some more specific examples of virtual assistants and online business managers, how it would actually go. So an example of a virtual assistant task is email and calendar management. Virtual assistants can help manage and organize your emails. They can respond to client inquiries, to any kind of email inquiry. They can schedule appointments and manage your calendars. Virtual assistants can provide social media management. They can help create content, write the content, create the graphics, schedule the content, help you plan out your content. They can engage with your followers. They can do lead generation, all kinds of things. They can also help with other content creation, like writing blog posts. They can help with video editing, like YouTube video editing. They can help with podcast management, like writing the show notes. They can help with editing the podcast audio as well. They can help with customer, client support and management. They can, track your clients, make sure they're having a good customer journey, make sure that all the payments are going through, follow up on invoices. They can respond to client inquiries. There's so many things that they can do with that as well. And then they can help research. They can do market research for you. They can research certain software applications that you're looking into and any research needs that you need. So those are some examples of virtual assistant tasks, like very specific tasks. There's like so many things. Like name it and you can hire someone to do it for you as a virtual assistant. Whereas online business managers can help with things like business operations management, so they can oversee the day-to-day operations and streamline any processes. Like for me, I help my clients a lot of the time organize their systems within Asana and really help those processes be more streamlined, more organized, more easily understandable for someone new coming into the team. Another thing to help with is team management and team coordination. So online business managers can help delegate things to the team. They can be the funnel between the client and like the CEO and the rest of the team. They can assign tasks. They can track the progress on those tasks and make sure that everything is getting done, and make sure the team has everything they need, make sure that the project is on track to be completed within the deadline that was set. Online business managers help with strategic planning. So a lot of the times I will sit down with my clients and we will plan out their quarter or their month or their year. We have regular meetings that do that, and I offer my insights based on my knowledge and experience. We also help track progress toward reaching those goals and look for ways to improve and optimize. Online business managers can also help with business growth and scalability. Some online business managers specialize in marketing, so they can really help with those marketing strategies and also just help the business expand by implementing and optimizing all the processes and systems within the business. That really helps with the growth as well. They can also help with hiring and onboarding new team members. Online business managers can also help with client management, making sure that the client experience is streamlined and optimized so that they have the best client experience possible. OBMs can also act as the direct contact for third parties, such as sponsorship requests, podcast guest requests, anything that doesn't need to directly go through the CEO. Okay, hopefully that gave you more of an understanding of the difference between virtual assistants and online business managers. Please let me know in the comments below if you have any questions about anything I said, anything that you are seeking more clarity on, or you want me to dive deeper in, or just any questions you have at all about any of this. I'm happy to answer your questions. If you want a more detailed explanation on specifically what online business managers do with more examples, more details, a more thorough explanation of specifically online business managers, then check out the video that is appearing on your screen right now. I will see you in next week's video. Bye.